see, because I'm going to do it like this.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Thank you. I couldn't see it, the angle, so I needed your help. What time
I think that should work.
It's 9.
Okay,
Is it
so
9?
we're doing a makeup session, guys.
But are they going through the mirror?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Not just like right here. That was like the side of my head.
No.
Okay, good. Okay, here we go. So I really like this product, you guys. People were asking. You can get this from Whole Foods. Someone got it for me as a gift, but I have 2 of them. There's a bunch of different ones. I don't know. This one's vitamin C and this one's vitamin A. But I love these things. I don't think they're cheap. I don't know how much they cost. But I got them off my old wish list. So they're on my new wish list too now. So if anybody wants it. They're awesome. I think you get them from Whole Foods or Amazon. Maybe even Sprouts might have them. But it's called Mad Hippie. They have a bunch of, I use their face wash too. I really like it. So you just put like a little dab and it's just really good for your face. I just use this vitamin A and this vitamin C. Like I said, I'm not sure how much they cost. I didn't, someone got them for me as a gift. So I love them. I'm getting low. I'll have to go figure out. I know they're not cheap, so that'll be low on my priorities. Okay. I hope I still have. I think I have quite a bit. Oh, actually, this one's almost full, so that's good. I don't know about this one. Not half full, so we're good. We're good. So there's some vitamin A, so I just do that. Let me take my ring off. But this is a really good brand. I don't know if we're able to tag it or not, but if we tag the products, it's just because products we already have. So just put like a little down. And if you guys buy those products, it gives us a little commission. And not everything does. So we just look. So I'll say, oh, look, I'm using Mad Hippie. Let's see if they have anything by Mad Hippie. And then he probably didn't, because he probably didn't know I was going to do that this time. But we can do that, or like the New Wave little burner thing, So if you guys see those things, it's not that someone send us those products to sell for them. It's just things we already had. And then there's this program with YouTube. You can see, hey, maybe that's something that's that you can add that someone can pay commission on. So you just search your own products. So it's kind of cool. Stuff you already have in the house. You're like, hey, let's see if it's part of the program. Okay, I got my seltzer water. Thank you. One day Amanda came over and brought us 2 24 packs of these. Thank you so much. I'm going to see Amanda today. And last night, Leanne sent us 5 pounds of organic beef. Oh, I'm pretty much only surviving right now because Leanne did that, because otherwise I would not be feeling good. And also, like, TMI, but like the meat was so good. It's so much better, to be honest, than the Walmart beef, that like, we had like wonderful bowel movements this morning, which honestly puts you in such a good mood. Okay. People don't talk about that as much as, like, if you get constipated, that's one of the things that when you're bulimic. So I was bulimic for 17 years. You are constipated 24/7. And that is a really awful thing. You don't realize how much, like, it's not healthy, and it doesn't feel good, and your stomach gets very upset if you don't have regular healthy bowel movements. TMI, I know, but it is a part of life. And when you have an eating disorder, you start to get used to just like not going to the bathroom very often. And it's crazy because you're like, that's normal. Like, that's normal. So what I say when I messed up my digestive system is because when you are bulimic, you kind of stop having bowel movements pretty often. Like, it's like you get pretty backed up. I know it's TMI, and then you get into taking laxatives, and that's a whole other thing. I did that in high school where I got addicted to laxatives, and that's a horrible addiction. Oh my gosh, because you end up having to basically go like, I've shit my pants basically. If you take laxatives, you can't control it, so it's really bad. So that's my TMI for this morning. Let's get to more fun stuff. It is important because people don't think about these things when they do these eating disorders and stuff. And so, okay, let me see. So I put a little bit of powder sometimes on. I'm trying to decide. I get this. I'm finding it's going away the more I get healthy. I kind of have that like rosacea, I guess they call it, where you get like the redness under your cheeks. I don't know. But as I get healthy, as I eat better, and as I use these Mad Hippie, the vitamin A and vitamin C, I've been finding it's kind of getting better. But sometimes I'll just put a little bit of like a Revlon. This one, I don't even know what color I get. I think I get like a kind of a. I'm pretty light, so it's not the lightest, but it's I don't even remember which one it is. It's usually like ivory or something. No, I think ivory's darker. Anyways, I don't know which one it is, but I don't even know my actual. I go and I always get like the different ones. Like I have another one, Laura, that I'm like. Sometimes you'll be like, according to how when you tan and stuff, so it does change. So I never know which my true color is. People are really good at it. I'm not good with makeup, by the way, just so y'all know. So I just use a little bit of this. It's just like a powder one. I just put it on. So makeup is not my thing. I just literally put on like a bare minimum. Oh, I don't wear makeup other than for work because it really bothers me. I have like a super allergy to makeup. So I actually, if you guys might notice, once I start doing my makeup, my nose and eyes will start watering because I do not, I don't like it. It's, you know, I've even tried the hypoallergenic makeup and it really doesn't make a difference. It's just because it's like, it's now in your pores and it's in your eyes and stuff. And so I have very sensitive eyes. So like once I start putting stuff on my eyes, it really irritates me. So I only do it for work and I take it off as soon as I get home because it irritates me so much. So I start with just, I just do like Maybelline. Super cheap. These are like really cheap. Someone actually sent. I let Annette open it, but I think it was totally Tiffany's, and it was for me. But I felt bad because everything was for me that day, and so Annette like opened it, but she doesn't use the makeup, so I took it. But I let her open it just so she felt like she was doing something. Okay, so I start with white. Thank you, totally Tiffany, by the way, for that. I love that color. So I just put white on the bottom. Okay, so I don't do it great, and I like if I mess up, you know, I just kind of like spread it around because I do makeup that's like kind of foolproof. It's not gonna be perfect. You can just kind of like you don't have to be good at it to do it. I am no makeup expert. I actually am terrible with makeup, so I just do like a very basic thing. And I learned it from a girl when I was in the Air Force. She used to do my makeup when we would go out because I never knew how to do makeup. My mom was awful at makeup. Like her makeup was awful, so I never learned makeup. And so this girl when I was in the Air Force, her name was Melissa, and me and her used to go clubbing, and she would do my makeup. And what I do is like exactly what she did, and that was like in 2003, and I haven't changed it since then. I don't know. I don't do it any different. I've been doing my makeup the same since 2003. Anyway, so I do white. And it doesn't matter, like I said, if it makes a big mess. Except for that irritates your eyes. But other than that, you can really kind of be messy with the white because you're just kind of getting it as a base layer. It's not supposed to be perfect. So you can make a big mess with the white. Okay. And then you just kind of like smooth around the white. Like I said, the white's not a big deal if you get it kind of all over because it just kind of looks like sparkly on your face. If you get the white on you, it's not a big deal. Then the next I do is a light pink. And so I do the white all over, and then the light pink I kind of just do to like this part right here, not like all the way up to the top. I'm telling you, this is just poke myself out of that one. It's hard to do right now because I'm talking, so I keep poking myself in the eye while I'm talking. But I just do the pink. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of layering the eyeshadow. So I start with the white. Now I do a pink, but I only allow the white at the top, and then so like each layer becomes a smaller thing. So the pink only goes to like this part, you know, right here. And then my next one I do is this pink that I got from Totally Tiffany. And then that one I'm just going to create like a line. I'm running the brushes. I keep losing the brushes. They fall or break. So I'm having to like share brushes between the different colors. But anyways, but I like the brushes that come with these. I don't know. I don't like the ones when you buy the brushes that, I don't know. I like just the little dinky ones. They're easier to use for me. So I do like just a line with this pink like this, like over the, whatever you call this. I don't know the names of what it is on your eyes. What this is right above. I do a line with the pink on both sides. super easy. I'm telling you, my makeup is super easy. You might hate it, but I don't care. It works for me. Okay, and then I do this dark purple. I think they call it like plum or something. Yeah, plum. This one you have to be a little bit more careful with because it can get really yucky if you. It's not as easy. The other ones you kind of like don't have to worry as much. This one, if you overdo it, it can be bad. You know, 'cause it's so dark. The darker colors you have to be a little bit more careful with. Light colors you can kind of like get away with kind of messing up a little bit. With darker colors, you really are going to see more, so you want to make sure those are not so bold. Dark colors on me really I look crazy, so I keep the dark at a minimum. I look better with light colors. I create just that little line there. Okay. So now we have like a little bit of a base going here. We can touch up with the pink over here. Okay, and then my next thing, which is my favorite thing, this is like the key to my entire makeup, is my eyeliner. I absolutely love this. So what I use is Revlon Color Stay, and I use teal. I only use teal. It's the only, I used to use black, but I don't like black anymore. I only like the teal. And it's on my wish list. This is my favorite thing. Without this, I don't like my makeup at all because it's not really anything. But then once I do my eyeliner, it's like that's the key. So then I do my eyeliner. So I'm going to go over and under on both eyes. So I can't talk when I'm doing that. So I don't know if you guys know, but it's often girls open their mouth when they're doing like eyeliner or mascara. So you have to think about it. You have to try and consciously close your mouth. So you go, oh. Okay. So we have the eyeliner, super easy. And then the last thing I do is mascara. And I do this Maybelline Lash Discovery. And the reason why I do this in waterproof, I always do waterproof. I never don't do waterproof mascara. I don't know who's nuts and doing non-waterproof because my eyes water. I don't even have to be crying. They just water all the time. So I have to have waterproof. But I like this Lash Discovery because unfortunately I can't make my eyelashes full. It drives me insane. Like my eyes will just flutter if I do like thick eyelashes. I don't know how the girls do those fake eyelashes. I have super sensitive eyes. I have hazel gray eyes, and they're so sensitive to light and everything is sensitive to everything. Is sensitive to smoke, and Annette smokes all day long. Ugh. So my eyes hurt always. And in the casinos, oh, the smoke in the casinos, I hate it. So my eyes just start watering and my nose will run. So it's super embarrassing when I go out in public. If I have makeup on, I'm like, my face is like, I got my eyes watering, my nose running. I'm just a mess. And if I don't wear makeup, that doesn't happen. I didn't realize for the longest time it was the makeup. And I was like, what is wrong with me? I thought I had allergies or something. It was literally, I have allergy to the makeup. And a lot of people do. But so if I don't wear makeup, I don't have allergies. If I wear makeup, constant allergies. Okay. So I'm going to do just my mascara now. And like I said, I do this one because it's like a super thin amount of mascara. It's like kind of just basically like coloring it black. That's about all you're doing because we're not giving it like volume or anything. Because that I can't do. I've tried all those volume mascaras, and I'm like, all day long. I like, it's driving me nuts. Okay. Okay. And we're done. That's it. So it's as simple as that. So here we go. Let's turn you all around. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so now the makeup is done. And how long did that take us? And a part of it I was talking. So if I am not talking to you guys, I can literally do my makeup in about 5 minutes. So I don't do a lot of makeup. And now we're good to go. And now the only thing I'll probably do for work is a different headband. Maybe sometimes I'll put my hair up like half up or something, like a half up thing, but and like down or something. But most of the time it's just headband. So like I look much better with a headband on. They are the trick for if your hair is funky. So ladies, invest in some headbands. You know what, headbands are annoying though because it's hard to find the ones that work good. This one I found. This is a set that came from Amazon. Someone got it for me off my wish list, and they're bendy. So like they're super flexy, so you can make them fit your head. Whereas when it's one that's like one size fits all, well, it doesn't fit all. So often the headbands won't fit right to your head. And this you can be like a bunny, whatever you want to do with these little things. So I have them all different colors. But I love wearing these headbands because it just helps keep my hair a little bit more manageable so I don't have to blow dry and straighten it. Otherwise, I used to I liked the way I styled my hair, but I had to blow dry and straighten it for it to be nice. So that is my getting ready routine. That's it. And all I have to do now is put on a different headband and get dressed. And I have to leave in about a half hour. So perfect. My alarm went off. You guys saw it was time. And if you need to know about products that you think how does it with these ones? I love this Matte Hippie. They're not super affordable, I don't think. Like I said, I got these as a gift, but I know that they're fantastic by using them. I know there's other things. I do the vitamin A and the vitamin C. They have a bunch of other ones of these little things. I don't know. As much as you can afford, you're probably all good. Yeah, I'm sure having all of them is ideal, but that's out of most people's budget. So just get yourself. I found the vitamin A and vitamin C to be helpful, and then I also use the face wash. I'll show you guys the face wash. Let me get out of my shower. Hold on one sec.
Okay.
Wait. I was just showing you.
Okay. I'm gonna wrap it up here.
Okay, yeah. That's perfect. So we have this face wash. This is really good. It's called Jelly Cleanser, Mad Hippie. I really like their products. So I have 3 other products. I use their face wash, and like I said, the vitamin A and vitamin C are really good. So that's what I use for my face. Someone was asking, is those 3 products. So I wash in the shower. I wash my face, shower bath, and then I just put these 2 things on, and that's it. My complexion has gotten better from my diet primarily, more than anything else. But it is helpful to have a good face wash. I know that makes a difference. I know times I didn't have a good face wash, then that's not good. So, but you don't need like a ton of products. People are always thinking you need a ton of makeup and a ton of products. Not really. Just get yourself a good face wash, a good cream in a sense. So like these I use, you can use like a face moisturizer. These are what I use as like my face moisturizer because they're very moisturizing. You can also just get yourself a face moisturizer that would work, whatever brand you like. But I found Mad Hippie is good. I think you get them I know you can get them on Amazon. I think you can get them in store at like Whole Foods or maybe Sprouts. I'm not sure I don't think they have them at the stores like Smith's. I don't think they have them there. They might. They're starting to get more stuff like that. So each of the stores are getting more of the stuff that used to be primarily at like the health food stores. They're getting more of the products that I used to only be able to get maybe either from Amazon or like Whole Foods. You're starting to see it more and more in the other stores, which is great because it was hard early on to get certain products and definitely the beef because they would run out and you'd have no way to get organic beef. But now it's becoming more popular, so you can go to more stores. But when I first started eating organic beef, you could pretty much only get it at Whole Foods or Sprouts, and they would actually run out. And then I'd be like, wait, there's no organic beef. And I would luckily always at least find a little bit, but I'd be running all over town, like having to go to each store and be like, go in the store, oh, they don't have it, go to another store, go to another store, and like going in and out of the stores. It was crazy looking for beef. And they'd be like, can I help you? I'm like, do you have organic beef? No, we're out. Oh, next door. Do you have organic? No, it was crazy. But now you pretty much always can get it. Well, not always. You guys have seen I've had to go to like 2 Walmarts and stuff in the morning, but at least you can get it somewhere in town. Because now at this point I know Walmart has it, Albertsons has it, Smith's has it, Target has it, Sprouts, Whole Foods, Amazon Fresh. Some of the other stores don't have it, like Winco doesn't have organic beef. Because I've checked it. Trader Joe's does, but I don't like Trader Joe's. They only have the 85. I don't like theirs. It's also expensive over there. They're expensive. But let me see. Yeah, so I've scoured all the stores to see which ones have the organic beef. And I was pleasantly surprised when Walmart started carrying it because that made it much more affordable. But it's not the best grade of organic beef. So what we had from Sprouts today and yesterday, oh, I'm so happy. I'm like, okay, we might have to start trying to fit that in the budget a little bit, squeeze it in there somehow because it makes a big difference, the quality. I mean, you still lose weight and you still can be healthy, but like you feel so much better on the better organic beef. And there are differences, and that's usually the price probably makes a big difference too. Like I said, when I'm paying $6.50 a pound for the ones at Walmart because it's a little bit inferior to the other ones. I'm not a huge fan of the Amazon / Whole Foods one anymore. They used to have a really good one. Like I said, when we were in Manhattan, it was called Nature's Rancher. And they switched this one called Organic Rancher, which I don't like as much. It's weird. You'd think it'd be just as good. It's not. It's a different rancher, and they're not as good. But Sprouts, oh, that was like heaven on earth. Oh my! I'm seriously feeling so good, and I was feeling crappy because I think I told you guys I had to have some cashew butter, which was like you're getting a little too thin. So we monitor each other because on this diet you can really lean down. And as much as I want to stay on the beef every once in a while. Rachel will be like, you have to eat something, otherwise you're getting too lean. So I ate some cashew butter, but man, that sent me back for like 2 days feeling like crap. Because what happens is I have trouble digesting. So for 2 days, my stomach's upset and I feel nauseous and I'm like uncomfortable and I'm grumpy and I'm blah, blah. And so everyone was like, Joy seems depressed. I kind of was for like 2 days. And then I didn't feel better until last night when that Sprouts beef came in. And that's why I said TMI, but I've had like 3 fantastic bowel movements since that beef came in. And I'm like, oh, thank goodness, finally digesting that darn cashew butter. That's just, because that's how bad it is. So people will go like, why are you on this diet? Because I messed up my digestive system really bad. And you will if you continue to be bulimic. So why I keep saying that is because I know there's some people that watch on here that are bulimic. And I'm like, please, if I can give you any advice, like quit sooner than later. Because the sooner you quit, the more you can recover. And I know you're scared to get fat, but go to keto and then you won't get fat and then you'll be healthy and then you'll eventually be able to digest again. So then you won't maybe have to always eat organic beef, but you can stay on on a lean diet, but you can have, but you can have carbs once in a while and stuff and even daily on even in a keto diet. But even you could get off keto and just kind of get yourself on a more normal diet, but you could get normalized with keto because what happens is hard to adjust. If you've been overeating, what happens when you're bulimic is you overeat and then you vomit. And it's very hard to adjust to not overeating because what happens is this thing kind of happens in your brain where you start eating and then you're just like kind of go like, oh, I can't stop and I'm going to just keep eating. Because it kind of happens to everybody, but bulimics, we get it worse because you know that you can just vomit it. So it's like this thing of like, oh, I could just eat all this. Where other people might have a little bit of like a, if I eat that, I might get fat kind of thing. Where bulimic's just kind of like, oh, I could eat that and get away with it kind of thing. So it can become a very, very bad addiction because you kind of have no stopping, like, unless you run out of money. That's about what happened with me. I ran out of money from buying food when I was bulimic when I was younger. I literally ran out of money from buying food. It's very expensive. But that would be about my only barrier to like stop doing it would be when I would run out of money, because otherwise I would just eat and vomit like all day long, And I didn't think anything was wrong with it in the sense. I mean, I thought it was not normal, but I didn't think it was like nearly as destructive as it is to my body. I thought it was just like, yeah, this isn't smart and it's not a good idea, but people do it. But no, it's so harmful and deadly, and I almost died numerous times, but especially right before I quit in 2015. I was like on my deathbed. The VA kept calling because I'd gone in to do a physical because I was having so many complications. I thought it'd be something other than, I wanted them to tell me it was something other than bulimia, basically. Oh, you have this rare heart condition or something, alarm again. As in case I missed my first alarm, and that one's saying I really better be getting ready now, which I need to start getting like the rest of my ready. So I set myself my alarms. Okay, but the where was I going with that? Yeah, it's just I think I was just saying that with bulimia, you kind of just think that you can just, oh yeah, okay, I was on my deathbed, so I went in for my physical. Sorry, I lose my train of thought. Went in for my physical, and then they call us like on the way home because they're like, they had done my blood work, and they were like, oh my gosh, you need to come back to the hospital immediately. You're all of your vitals are at like lethal level. You're about to die, like according to your vitals. And like, we don't know what's wrong with me. They didn't. I wasn't saying I was bulimic, so they didn't know what was wrong with me. And like, instead of going back, like I hung up on up, and then they kept calling. They even called Gloria because they called for a couple of days, like worried about me. And I told Richard to block the number from the VA hospital. I'm like, block the number, right? Because he just kept calling. And then about a week later, he was just like, no, you're done. Like, you can't do this anymore. You're gonna die. Because I couldn't walk up the stairs anymore. We lived on the 3rd floor, and I couldn't walk up the stairs. Like, it would take me forever to get up the stairs. When I couldn't breathe. I'd have to lay down, and I couldn't breathe for about an hour. I'd be like out of it just from walking up the stairs, and I thought my heart was going out, is what was happening. And yeah, it was really, really bad. And I was starting to like, my skin was awful, so I would get rashes all over my body and stuff. It was getting really, really bad. And I didn't want to ever say it was bulimia. Like, I was like, oh no, I just have this skin condition, or oh, I have a heart condition, or so I get the denial thing of like what Gloria and Annette are doing. I did it for years, and I did not want to give up bulimia. Like, I did not. I was like, no, it's got to be something else. It can't be the fact that I'm vomiting everything I eat. That couldn't be destructive at all. It was super destructive. So yeah, I've lost my ability to digest. So that's why I do the all beef. But hopefully, if any of you guys are bulimic, if you quit before I did, or maybe even if you've gone as long as me, but maybe you'll be more fortunate than me, quit now, and maybe you can still digest. Otherwise, it's not fun. You guys saw me for like 2 days. I was like, I did not feel good. Okay, I think Richard said he was going to take the blog because I have to now get dressed for work, and that I can't do on the blog. Sorry, you guys, can't be getting dressed on YouTube. Yeah, this isn't the channel for that. So let me see what Richard is up to. Richard, are you around? I got to get dressed now. Oh, is he on the phone?
Oh, shoot, I need a new one? Okay.
Hold on. I don't know who he's talking to. Hold on. He's on the phone, so let's give him a second. He's on the phone. As soon as he's off the phone, we'll switch off. I don't know who he's talking to. So funny. Until we did blog, we almost never were on the phone. Now people call us all the time. It's weird. Like, we have friends, sort of. Wow, we never. So let me fill this ice tray here. I gotta put this in the garage. Thank you guys for everything. We actually feel super honored to have friends for the first time in years, I guess you'd say. Sorry. looking at anything. We kind of been loners. Me and Richard, a little bit of loners, just me and him. Then we moved in with the ladies, and now we have all you guys. So we went from just the two of us to now huge family, the Unity community. Thank you guys. So thank you everybody who has been contributing. Please subscribe, give a thumbs up, little hearts. I love the little, give it a little tappy, tap, tap, tappy. And if anyone wants to join the memberships, we have Club Love for 99 cents. We have Team Annette for $6.99 and Lifesavers for Annette for $19.99. Most of these things are just kind of going to contribute to Annette right now, but in the future, each one of these memberships will have more and more little perks and things and extra little goodies in there for you guys, like footage that other people don't get to see and stuff. Right now, what we've been doing is kind of like a lot of times releasing the videos first to the members and then later to everybody. But in the future, there'll be more juicy stuff for just the members. So we're kind of, it's all a work in progress. You guys are kind of coming here in the beginning. This is our first month being monetized by YouTube. So we're super excited about that. We haven't even got our first check yet. It's coming soon in a couple days. We're super excited to let Annette see her first little check, like being paid by YouTube. I keep telling her every day, that she's a YouTube star and a rock star and all of a sudden she just gets so excited. So we also keep her, we show her the graphs and things of like, it'll show where your subscribers going up and stuff. So all those things make her really happy. And that is very smart. She understands a lot, more than most. And Gloria, on the other hand, is a little bit harder to get things through to her. But so once we tell something to Annette, like she absorbs it and she understands. So she knows what's going on. So if any of you guys think that like Annette doesn't know, she totally does. That's why she sometimes blogs, sometimes doesn't, because it's totally her choice. And we cannot force Annette to do anything. Like she does what she wants to do. We can guide her, but we cannot force her, and we have no authority to force her to do anything, and we don't. We have said to her, if you don't do this thing, we'll do this, but ultimately we couldn't. Like we've said, if you don't eat, you would take her to the hospital. But until she wanted to go to the hospital, we actually couldn't really force her to go to the hospital. So we've made like threats in a sense of like to try to get her to do something, but she knows deep down we can't make her do anything she doesn't want to. And so the last time when she did go to the hospital, it was her choice. She said she wanted to go. We said eat or the hospital, and she said the hospital. But if she had said, basically F you to either thing, we couldn't have done anything. So we were like, wait, you said yes to the hospital? Okay. And so Richard was like, get my keys, let's go, because we needed her to get back on her meds. And that was the only way she got back on her meds in the hospital. Because in the hospital, they can get her back on her meds, but we cannot. We can never force her to take her medication. She has to decide. So every day, we give it to her, and she has to decide if she wants to or not. And if she says no, there's nothing we can do. So that's what. So tomorrow we go, and I hope she'll say yes to her injection. So she gets an injection of Abilify, but she just started taking the injection last month or this month. So this will be her second month. I hope she says yes to the injection again. Otherwise, we have to give it to her in pill form, and have to hope every day she'll take it. But the injection also works better. But tomorrow when we go, they ask her right before, do you want this? And if she says no, then it's done. That's how it is every time. So we don't have any authority. We would love to have authority over some sort of guardianship, and we might get that once Gloria passes. But this is what's messed up. Gloria and John, Gloria's husband, Richard's father, refused to become like guardians over Annette because they didn't want to be like held responsible for her, which is like such BS because they're her parents and they should have been. I would do it. But the problem is I try not to step on too many toes that more than I have to around here. So we haven't changed any of the stuff. Like Gloria has it set up. It's like she gets that supplemental Social Security for Annette, that $960, and we haven't looked into anything else. She claims that she can't get the EBT for Annette when she has that $960. I don't know. We could look in further, but we don't kind of step on the toes there of like that's what Gloria had set up. We're pretty much just trying to manage Gloria's bills and get everything paid, but not like change everything if we don't have to. You know what I mean? That wasn't our plan when we got in here, was to have to change everything. The plan was to just get them out of foreclosure. And then it just started to be like, wow, there's a million things. So we had to more, like every time it's like unraveling, peeling back an onion, there's just constant stuff here. And so then we realized Gloria definitely didn't have any control of anything. So there's no way she'll ever be able to. So when people try to want us to leave, it would be awful if we left now. Because at this point too, she's become so reliant on us. Like I don't know how, I mean, she barely functioned without us. And I mean, she was always texting us. But now, since we've been living here, and if we were to leave, like, it just would be horrific. Probably even more so for her. Oh, thank you, Daisy Valentino, for the $2. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Oh, we love. Yeah, it would probably be even more horrific for Gloria than even Annette at this point, because I don't even know what Gloria would do. I mean, she doesn't realize how much we do because she thinks she does it. But I think she would just, I think she'd go into a deep depression if we just abandoned her. I mean, because she would just have, she'd have not enough money to pay her bills, that she'd lose the house, and she would just be sitting here without a car or anything. I mean, I don't know what she would do. And then Annette would totally suffer. But even Gloria would suffer. For those of you guys that care about Gloria, she would almost suffer more than Annette, because she would just be so scared and confused and not know, because she is starting to get older, where she's starting to lose it more. We're aware of that. So you guys think that we're like picking on her because she forgets things. She's always been forgetful, but she's getting more forgetful for sure as she gets older. It's becoming where she can't remember much at all, and it's sad because she remembers certain things, but other things just like she forgets. So that's why sometimes we get irritated. It seems to be convenient memory loss. Sometimes the things she seems to remember, the things seems to forget. Like, she seems to forget anything that's negative that she did, and seems to remember anything negative someone else did. So I'm like, that seems to be convenient memory loss, but whatever. It's like, oh, I remember what you guys did to me, but I never remember what I did to you, kind of thing. But whatever. Okay, I'm gonna send you guys to Rich because I actually have to get dressed now. It's crunch time to get ready for work. Thank you guys for doing my makeup session. So yeah, I don't do much. Very basic. It all fits in this little baggie. All my makeup that I use. That's it. I can take it on the go. I travel with this little baggie. That's all I bring for my makeup. Good to go when I go to. Can you take them? I gotta get ready. Wait, hold on. I don't know where he went now. Hold on. I thought he was gonna take you guys. He went. Richard, are we jumping off or are you taking them?
Hold on 1 second, please.
Okay. Well, I need to get ready now, so I have to get dressed. So you gotta take them. I'm gonna crunch time to get dressed now.
Oh, here I am. Let's see. Where's that? Did you have a good makeup session with Joy? Hi, everyone. Hey, Leanne. How are you? Thank you for dinner last night. That was awesome. We were so hungry. We were trying to pretend like we weren't. And this morning we woke up and we had breakfast. It was great.
Oh, no, I told her she saved her life because there's no way.
It was so amazing. I mean, it's like.
I could have made it to work without eating by now.
Oh, jeez.
And there's no way we could have got a delivery this morning because they wouldn't have delivered in time. It'd probably be around noon when you get your delivery or something like that. You know what I mean? Well, sometimes earlier. It depends on it, but Walmart's not the best with delivery.
Yeah.
Amazon's pretty good, but they're expensive.
Yeah, it's kind of an inside joke. They're not gonna pay $100. That's why it's funny.
The only people that want to know are not going to pay $100. That's our point.
Yeah.
Or the only people that
Yeah. Well, actually,
only people that
no.
are so
First of all,
interested in
hold on. Just so you know, they're asking loaded questions. They know the answer. They just want to. They're trying to smear Joy. They're trying to smear everything that she does, and they've tried so many different ways. And what they don't realize is that everybody fucking here already knows. We just don't feel like talking about it because we're not children. It's the
And
colors.
because the rest of the people are not judgmental assholes.
Yeah, that too. It's the colors outfit that make. Yeah, it's your colors that make you look so good, Joy. It really is.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
It's your
What do
colors.
you mean? I didn't
Exactly,
know. Someone
Olivia. I
said
mean,
that. Okay,
it's like,
thank you.
let me ask you a question. If you were stranded in the Atlantic Ocean and your boat sank, and a vessel came up to save you, and would your question be, what do you do for work? Would that be your first question? Or would you get in their fucking boat and save your own life? Exactly. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I mean.
Or maybe ask this, or your children, if you actually care about your children, if a boat was there to save your children.
Yeah.
Would you let them save your
My
children?
80% of shoes are high heels.
Probably some of you guys would question instead of saving your children. You probably question.
I actually don't know. Hi, Ginger. Good morning. And there you are. How are you? Did you sleep in today or are you busy? I have assumptions, but we assume we make it an ass of you and me. That's so true, Ginger. Did you know Meek Mill got clapped by Diddy? No, I didn't know that. Indeed, did you know that Meek Mill was banned from the Cosmopolitan here in Las Vegas? We got video of him being turned away by security. They said that he was not allowed at the Cosmopolitan.
They said he was banned from one of their other properties, but that wasn't true. Came out wasn't even true.
I break them. I hate that question too. Well, a couple things. Just so you know, the one question Joy hates, she's always hated this. The reason why she doesn't like going to functions, not now, not ever, not when she was a Air Force person, not when she was a CEO's assistant, not when she was a real estate person, anytime. She hates going to functions because the only thing people ask is, what do you do for a living? What work do you do? That's the only thing they talk about. And it's so, yeah, and you know what? Guess what? None of them say, I take care of my family. None of them say, I take care of my disabled sister. They all say, oh, what I do is I process, I analyze, or I sell something. That's it. Or you do data entry.
And guess what? Your job doesn't need to define you.
Your job don't need to define you also. And that's the other thing too. People are always trying, two things. When a person asks you that at a party, I know this because I've always had the best job. They're trying to find out what the fuck you do and where you stand with them. That's all they want to do.
It's a ranking.
They want to rank.
Where's your ranking?
And okay, once they figure out whether you're above or below them, then they're going to figure out whether they need you if you're below them.
And I've always had service jobs, so my jobs always suck compared to other people.
Right, so her job, what's your job?
So it's always like lamer than the other person.
Yeah, her job's always been like, my job was always awesome. I hated it because I hate bragging. I really do. I hate talking about what I did. Because I know the next question is like, how much money do you make? I mean, like all this shit. I get tired of that. And that's what I'd always get asked at those parties, and they're just dumb. So, and it continues here, and you know who asks those questions? Low-brow people. Low-brow, classless people. People without any couth, without any tact. It doesn't matter what she does. The point is that the people that ask those questions repeat. Okay, the other thing too, if you ask a person and you're out to lunch with them and you ask them like casually, like, oh, hey, you know, how are you and your husband getting along? And they're like, oh, so me and my daughter, we went swimming and we did it. And then like, so anyway, how's your husband? Oh, so they keep avoiding the question. Do you keep probing or do you pick up on the clue that the person doesn't really want to talk about it? Because that's also called manners. So the other thing I have about certain trolls, it's not the question that they ask and what they go about, it's that they have no manners. There's a way you go about treating people. And anybody. There's a way you go about treating anybody. Whether it's your friend or a stranger, like in this case, whatever. But if a person, you know, if you ask a person a couple times a question and they ignore it, or they don't answer or they avoid it, it's obviously they don't want to talk about it. So unless you're a cop and you have some sort of reason to be interrogating the person, stop it. It's just rude. It's rude. It's bad manners. Having manners is a way of showing other people you have respect from. Exactly. It also shows that you come from a family that understands throughout the generations of what the importance of it is to be in society. If you go out and you just meet people without any manners at all, and you swear, or like you people come in here, what's your job? No, they already know the job. Tell everybody your job, Joy. Doing that, and Joy avoids it. Well, those aren't good manners. That tells me you were raised by a very, very bad mom. And if you're a female, then if you have kids, that tells me you're a very bad mom yourself. So anybody who does that has to realize that, you know, sometimes I wonder why we're here. We're here obviously to help Annette, but now I'm wondering if we're here because God wants to identify some of the worst people on the planet. I mean, I've witnessed firsthand. I know my sister has seen it every single day. And I feel bad for her. I know she's seen the discrimination and the looks and the stares. And of course, she even gets attacked once in a while because she walks on the streets of Las Vegas. Physically attacked. And then she comes in here and I can't believe that she gets verbally attacked here by the same people.
I can't believe people are attacking Annette.
I can't believe. Well, you know, It's just awful. They're just like making fun of her, calling her, you know. Just,
That I can't.
was that rooster
I
guy?
can't believe you can go that low.
Well,
Like,
it was people from the other room, and they literally said they were from the other room. They said, "Well, I love the other person. I'm not going to say her name." And I think they said, "Oh, someone wrote on the board that Annette was faking it, and she's part of this scam that we're in."
Oh,
So I said that's taking it a little too far now.
Jesus.
That's why I was in a really bad mood this morning, because
That's
when I read these things, it's like I cannot believe that.
You know, to be honest, I wish she was. I wish she was normal and just faking.
It's not that. It's
you know
like,
what I mean, I wish this wasn't her condition for her entire life that you guys are making fun of. That's, you know, I mean, I wish she had another option. That it wasn't that she.
I'm back, guys. I can't keep awake. Nisa, I miss you. I'm so glad you're back.
I wish it was that she didn't have to live with this her whole life, but she.
I'm trying to keep the room nice for you, Nisa. How am I doing? Is it getting better? Because I value your opinion. I think you're one of my first members. You're one of the first people in here. You're the first person to ever say first. Did you know that? Right?
Yeah,
Remember that?
Nice.
Remember that, Joy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know how like everyone has an account. They're like first to comment. Nisa was the first person to say first ever. First.
And we were like, hey!
Hey! Now we get it all the time. I'm first. But no, Nisa was the very first person to ever say first.
And we liked that.
I like that a lot.
It made us very happy that we felt like people cared. I don't have my mic on right now, so I hope you guys put it away. But no.
Welcome back,
you
Nisa.
guys, it would be great if Annette didn't have this condition. That would be a wonderful thing. That's not.
That is rude. What is rude, Ginger? Yeah, the mods. We have the best mods. They really keep the room good. Hi, Nisa. Yeah.
It's kind of even sad to like suggest that like Annette.
Hi, Mehmet. I'm glad you're here, man. After 2 days. Listen, if you want to come to America, I suggest you move to Las Vegas. Mods are we do have the best mods. They're very interactive.
That was the issue this morning. Was you guys weren't here because you guys are so awesome that we were on at a weird time, and that was why.
Yeah, we were like a couple hours late. That's what I was saying, Jen. We were a little bit late, and we had no mods for the first 20 minutes, and I had to be in here, and so I couldn't do anything.
It wasn't your guys' fault.
It wasn't your fault. No, awesome. We have awesome mods, but shit. I mean, it's like we came on 4 hours late, and then we just had people from early in the morning. It was just the trolls, and you guys, some of you were here, but yeah, I mean, I'm gonna clip that out. I'm gonna clip that part out because it was just disgusting what this person was asking, and Annette it was sad. I mean, Annette was just like, what'd she say? What did Annette say? She said, God, oh, the guy was calling her a squatter. Calling Annette a squatter. She said, oh, how do you like, oh no, she said, how do you like living with squatters? And she was like, she's not that very offensive, and because she really loves me and Joy, so when people like make fun of Joy, like that kind of messes with her head, you know, it's kind of like if you had like a 5 or 6 year old and you started telling them that their dad was a loser and their parents were losers, and make them, what I mean? It's kind of like that. That's what these guys are doing. They're basically, the trolls come in and they say, oh, see how these mean things to us. But it was her time to read it. I said, look, you guys, can you take 15 minutes off from bashing me? Like just while my sister's face is on there, say nice things or don't say anything at all. And then 15 minutes later, she's going to go for a walk. And then for the next 4 hours, you can just say all the mean, nasty shit you want. That's what we're here for. And you can get your stuff out and you can feel better about it. You can go about your day. And whatever charge you get out of doing that, do it to me, but don't do it to my sister. And then they did. I mean, quite honestly, Gloria got a little feisty today. When they were suggesting that Joy or anybody was taking her money. She was like, what are you guys talking? There's no money here. She's like, what extra money? And then she said, okay, we must be talking to a child if they think a social security check is enough to like squaw to cause
4 people to live off of.
Yeah, the 4 people to basically work a scam and my sister to like for $900 a month is gonna pretend like she's like disabled.
Who lives off of $900 a month?
I mean, who's gonna pretend to be like sick for $900 a month? Annette could panhandle probably like more than that. $900 a month? Are you kidding? For one person? I mean, that barely covers her Diet Cokes.
No, cigarettes and Diet Coke,
cigarettes and Diet Cokes, and you're like, well, don't smoke. Well, look, okay, you guys drink coffee, so cigarettes and coffee, whatever, or coffee and whatever. Yeah, her thing is cigarettes, and she doesn't drink to go out to Starbucks, so that's all she spends it on, but it's pretty much gone. I mean, it's like because that's only $30 a day, so $30 a day on stuff, it goes real fast, especially if you smoke cigarettes that cost $20 a day. Hey, thank you so much, Daisy. I love you. We love our wonderful mods. Yes, we do. They're the best.
That was our point.
Jamie Sunshine.
We weren't.
Oh, yeah.
You guys were being there. We're saying how wonderful you guys.
Oh yeah, when the mods aren't here, it is nasty. And Annette got to see firsthand how nasty the world is. As did Gloria. Gloria couldn't believe it. She told Gloria, she said, it's really none of your business, like where our money goes and who we spend it on. Yeah, and she said, and in fact, I don't even want, if you're gonna keep asking these personal questions, I don't even want to talk to you anymore. Goodbye. And she did this. She threw her hands down and walked away from the camera. I got it before she had her tea. I kind of set the guy up a little bit. I totally set him up because I started asking her the questions as she was making the tea.
So she's grumpy.
She's so grumpy. So I said, hey, this guy's asking you about what happens to all the extra money. Extra money? What are you talking about? God damn it. We're poor. I was like, which was big progress, actually, because humility. She was acting very humble. She admitted she had no money. She admitted she has nothing. On camera. And she said, look, so just leave us alone. And so I feel like that she's a little bit embarrassed. I mean, that's what I got out of it. I mean, she wasn't on her caffeine, so she's kind of herself, Yeah. She was angry. She was angry that someone would suggest that we have all this extra money to go do, gamble or whatever. I'm trying to think what Gloria would do with money. Go gamble, right?
Yeah, gamble and spend.
Yeah, she's like, what are you talking about? I haven't done any, and she hasn't. Gloria has not spent any money in at least 6 months, probably.
Yeah, because we have to manage the finances.
Well, yeah, because we're paying the bills with the money. And so Gloria just it was before she had her tea, so I just clipped it. I put it out there. I said, it's called Gloria Says.
Gloria lets trolls have it, kind of thing?
Kind of, but I said, it's called Gloria Says the Trolls Are Small Children. That's what she said. She said they must be small children. Because who else would talk like that and think like that? Do you realize how much work it would be to have my sister fake her illness? To have us thank him all for like $2,000 a month for 4 people? I'd say $500 a month per person. It'd be a lot of work, bros. It would be a lot of work. Plus, that's not even enough. That itself doesn't even.
I want to know who lives off of just that amount.
No one does. No one does.
Who could live off of that?
No one does. In fact, I had a girlfriend that Christina, and this was after Aspen, and her dad was Vietnam vet. He was disabled, so he didn't work much. So he was on government stuff, but they only gave him enough money to pay. He lost his place. They don't have enough money to get an apartment. They had to live in those weekly motels, but they only gave him enough for 3 weeks for him and he had 3 kids. He had a wife, and so it was 5 people. So they gave him enough money to have a hotel for 3 weeks. So the last week, all of them would live in the van. I know. That's kind of. I've really felt bad for him. I'm only laughing because it's like that's society, And we laugh at these people and we point fingers. And Christina was cool. She had her issues, but whatever. She's just another person struggling through life, that I tried to do. Gloria was actually very nice. What we did for Christina was Gloria sent her to school because Christina was illiterate. She did not know how to read. So Gloria sent her to the community college where she learned to read, and then I think Gloria appreciated having someone that was a little bit dumber than her.
Yeah, Gloria was nicer to her than to her kids.
Yeah, she was a lot nicer to her. She spent time teaching her how to read. They spent time after class reading, and then Christina, once she learned how to read, she said, I want to go to beauty school. I want to learn to be a beautician. So Gloria paid for her to go to.
Not Gloria.
Well, the business did.
Let's put it in.
Not Gloria. I'm sorry. I guess to me it's all a family business, but she makes. I'm a little too casual with that because if I do that, then people get misunderstood. No, the whole family business. We paid for her to go to beauty school, and she learned to cut hair. So hopefully she's doing something with that today. But that's a long stretch from when I first met her, and she was, just really struggling. Her and her sister, they're about like a year apart. They're really funny. They're kind of remind me of everyone call them I don't know. They're like a cartoon character almost the way they were. They constantly finish each other's sentences and shit. It was very funny. Very. Oh, because it was in the other room and I didn't feel like walking over there right now. Do I need it on? It's right, right here. I'm not outside.
No, I just was running
Okay. You guys are amazing. Thank you, Nicole B.
You don't have to
Stay far away from America. It's a matter of time until something big happens. Well, where do you suggest you go, man? It's probably about the safest place, I would think. Don't move to Texas. Everybody from COVID went there. It's different. I would love to go to Texas, though. I love Texas, man. Move to Texas. Oh, they're talking to the guy from Turkey. He wants to relocate to the United States. I suggest he come to Las Vegas. I think that'd be great. Yeah. And now it sounds like they're talking about some other places. Thank you, man.
Texas is a great place.
But I didn't hear you. Should I come to LA or not? You can go to LA.
LA, I wouldn't recommend.
LA's gonna be very expensive.
Well, and it's a lot of traffic, and it's getting a real bad homeless situation there. They're saying like, it's getting bad. Taxes are really.
You ever been asked how you are and you reply and they say nothing? How are you? I'm good. No, yeah. I mean, because it's not even. No one really cares. It's like a. Somehow we got the idea that like I think there was this movement like. Do you remember when there was a T-shirt slogan that said "Have a nice day"? I think people in the past were really cranky people, and so they came up with things like saying like don't like they train people to play at work. They say, "Hi, we're having a great day at Fuddruckers. How are you today?" You know, and so people just learned to say, "How are you?" as a business, but they never really meant it. It was just like we were told to be nicer to each other. We were told to care about other people, and the way they did that was they told our parents. They said, "Ask how they are." It sounds funny now. Shit, I got something to do. I have to do this.
I gotta get going.
So okay, good. I'm glad is everybody getting along? I mean, did I offend anyone today? Because yesterday, I remember I had 2 people say that I hurt their feelings, and I didn't even realize it. And so I want to make if I did, I want to address it now, so no one goes home with bad feelings. Yeah, what the fuck? That's just wrong. Yeah, they implied something in a passive aggressive way. You guys are really relatable. Cool, Nicole. Cool. I'm glad we relate. I'm glad. Why don't you both just move out with Annette? Claire, you keep asking that like every day. Why do you ask that like every day and you post it on the boards every day and I answer you on the boards every day? Why don't we just take Annette and leave and put Mom in a home?
She won't. Oh, well, that's awful.
That's
an
all.
awful thing.
You want to?
Also, Annette would absolutely hate that.
You can't separate a daughter and her mother from each other. I mean, Annette is mentally disabled. She's really bonded to Gloria. I mean, Gloria could be.
She loves Gloria. She defends Gloria.
I mean, Gloria could be a stuffed animal, and and she would not want that to go away. Okay, that's who Gloria is. So it doesn't matter whether she's a good mom or bad mom or whatever. That's not our judge. We're not judging that. We just want to make sure that, hey, Gloria, you're a bad mom, and we're taking over. And that's kind of the point we were trying to say. Because if she didn't admit that, then why would we even be here? Yeah, it's really weird how people can be behind a computer screen. But you'd be surprised, people do it in public too. I love this family. Hey, Annette, it was just an idea, you know. You seem like you were genuinely interested in moving to America, and well, I'm the kind of person who I welcome people to America. I think that's what makes America great. Hey, Tiffany, yay, you're here. Missed you, Tiffany. Thank you for the 99 cents. That just looks awesome, makes me feel great, and it makes the haters hate even more. So thank you, Tiffany. Rich is Gloria? Yes, she is. Yeah, my parents were never divorced. She is my biological mom. See, it'll be weird. Hey, thank you, Katosaurus. I just learned to super chat. Well, good. I hope you like it. That's kind of fun. How are you, Katosaurus? Nice to see you.
I'm going a little bit cash since I have to go to the store.
4 Seasons, you gotta do what you gotta do. I went to rent a room here, and the lady want $900, the price of a key? Tell her that's outrageous. Tell her you can get a Mercedes key for that price. I'm like, okay.
Only one, not 2.
Yeah, okay, it looks like it's all going to be looking into something else. Man, go Kate. Play $2.95. Yeah. Yes, Ginger, people are so tough behind the screen. Katosaurus. I had to pull some weeds and feed them chickens. Go Kato, you missed some super chats. Hell yeah, nobody passing it back. Play $2.95, sir. Google it. Pretty damn good. Yeah, I can't say much. Hi, Raylin. Good morning. By the screen, I'm different in real life. Well, that's kind of, I think, why we're starting to really look. I mean, don't you see the future is kind of, I mean, like what we're doing here is kind of progressive. I mean, it's only been around for 10 years. And it seems like it's growing every day. Like TV is getting less and less interesting to most people. You know, I mean, unless you're, okay, TV is interesting if you're a child and you've never seen a television before. You've never seen any movie before. But if you're
Gloria.
Or if you're Gloria, apparently. Or you're my sister. But by the time you're like 20, 25, you've seen most of the good movies. I mean, because there isn't a good movie every year. There's a good movie every 4 years. They do the Oscars just to sell stuff, but I mean, have you gone back and watched Oscar movies? Most of them I can't stand. So, but really, it's like once every 4 years you get a decent movie. So if you figure that movie's been around for under 100 years, every 4 years, you can kind of count how many really good movies there are on one hand, like about 20 really good movies. And then here's the thing. Then there's 2 million other movies that base their movie off those top 20. So these are all just stories that are just slightly different versions of it until they literally ran out of ability to do that. They ran out of the ability to run out the stories. So now they're switching they're doing all sorts of gender switching and stuff like that, which is fine too. I mean, that makes it interesting. I mean, I thought Ghostbusters with the chicks was awesome.
They're doing gender and
I mean, that was hilarious. I mean, come on.
gender and different like nationalities.
I thought I sat on my other glasses. This was just a lighter, fortunately. They're doing what?
Like different genders and different cultures and stuff.
Yeah, gender and culture. So my point is this: is that even the, it's not that the writers have run out of ideas. It's that when you have an industry, like you go to school to learn how to do something, they teach you a certain way. Like, this is the way we do it. This is the formula. This is what works. This is what makes money. This is what sells. Like, that might sell, but shit if we're gonna fucking try it, because look, there's a million things that won't sell. This does sell. And so this story sells, and versions of this story sells. So that's why the movies start to get more and more boring. So as we get older, like, we've seen them all.
Yeah, like how many Cinderella stories can you have?
Yeah, the Cinderella story's been told how many different ways, over and over again. The Romeo and Juliet story's been told how many different ways. Every movie that isn't a mystery is basically a spaghetti western. It's just a western. You know what I mean? With the rap, with like Eminem in the 8 Mile, that was just a spaghetti western. I mean, classic spaghetti western with one tribe over here and the cavalry over here and John Wayne in the middle. You know what I mean? It's it's the same old story. We've all seen it before. So as we get, but the kids were like, oh, I've never seen 8 Mile. And they've never, it's the first time they've ever heard that story. But yeah, because they didn't see Stagecoach from 1948. But if they watched that, they'd realize, oh shit, kind of pretty much the same damn story. And that's fine. It's more modern. It relates to them more. It's hard to relate to people that don't wear the same clothes, talk the same way. So they tell versions but where are the movies for people that have seen all these movies? Right, they're not making those because they're too risky. They used to do that, and they used to come out with some good ones. And a lot of times, the best ones flopped when they released it. But now you watch it, you're like, oh my gosh, it's the fucking greatest movie. Like Le Mans. Le Mans with Steve McQueen. It's probably one of the best race movies I've ever seen. I just watched it about a month ago. It's called Le Mans. And, I mean, who would have thought a movie that had no dialogue for the first 30 minutes would flop? It was nothing but shots of race cars and just scenes and just like, I mean, but man, to me, I was like, shit, this is some good photography. This is really good. But it flopped. However, it's considered now one of the best movies ever. It's Steve McQueen and it's Le Mans. But of course, it didn't make any money at the time. So we don't make monies like art movies. We don't make monies that 20 years later will be like, oh my gosh, you guys were genius. We don't do that because, well, they don't do it, but we do. We do it here. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, not necessarily us, but on YouTube, there are people that are really cranking out some cool art and some really amazing things that I've seen. Primarily on YouTube. I think TikTok is a little bit different.
Can you make sure
What do you need, babe?
I have Uber on my phone?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Okay, let me double check that.
Yeah. Check my Uber if you could on my phone. No, on mine. I'm right here.
Oh, and yours.
But I can get set up here because I gotta go out the door.
Those movies that came out around the same time as Hunger Games. Tell me you say it's bad, but now you say awesome. Hey man, every place is good, every place is bad. You know what I mean? Turkey's probably awesome. I probably would love it there. I mean, what we could do is you and I could just do trading places. And we could do it live stream. Like, oh, sorry.
I gotta go.
She's gotta go, guys. No time for jokes, Joy says. No time for stories. She's gotta go. I gotta do this. Hold on. Hold, everybody. Just relax your shorts. Grow your own sprouts is super easy, right, Daisy? Bye. Send love. Remember, I never said don't come. There's always two sides of the situation. Hi, Jamie. I'm waiting for the thing to download. It's not downloading to your phone.
Okay, I gotta go right now.
God, sometimes. I don't know why it's not. Your phone is kind of crapping
I
it.
might have to call it from yours then. Yeah, just call it from yours because I'm just going.
Oh, here it goes. It's downloading again. Hold on. I had to reset it.
No, actually, I don't need it on mine. You call it from yours because
Okay. I'll just call from mine. That'll be easier.
Yeah, that might be easier. I just realized that. So.
Great. I'm gonna Uber her. I hate it here. I hate government actually. Oh, they want to see your outfit before you leave. Is that all right or no?
Yeah, I'm not really done up today though because I have to walk. So I'll show you guys. I'm just kind of.
Where are you going? Wait, don't. Hold on. Mute it here.
Oh, here we go. I got it. There it is.
Oh, great.
I'm pretty casual. You can unmute them now.
Okay. Oh yeah.
I'm pretty casual because I have to walk.
There you are.
Hey guys, I'm doing it casual because I gotta walk, and I gotta get groceries. So I'm keeping it pretty casual today.
You look good.
Thank you. I'm gonna walk in my heels. I always walk in heels. I got these monster ones. I like wearing chunky heels so that I can walk. I don't like stilettos. I can wear them, but I don't like them that much. They're alright. I actually do really well in heels. I prefer wearing heels than flats because my feet are so messed up that it's easier to elevate them and walk than to walk flat. So I do really well with heels. But especially if they have like chunky thing like that.
6 minutes.
Okay.
6 minutes.
Did you for sure? It says something about the CashApp to kind of make sure.
It says 6. It wouldn't say 6 minutes if it wouldn't connect with the guy. It probably does it twice. Probably does it back up. It does it every time.
So I'm doing casual shorts today.
Casual shorts.
All right, you got it. Oh, I guess I can wait. Oh, let me do. If you don't want to know. Oh, there's Amanda. Okay. Amanda, I'm gonna call you after. I'm gonna go to work, and then I'm gonna walk to the Smiths and get my groceries going or partway going, and then I'll call you.
You look beautiful, Joy. You look awesome.
Well, thank you. I'm real casual today, you guys, because I was trying to figure out what to wear for going to work and being able to walk to go.
Hi, Annette.
Hi. Yeah. Hi. Come on in, baby.
Come say hi to everybody, Annette. Come here.
Hi. Hi. Oh, thank you.
Here you go, Nettie.
Good. Thank you.
There you go. Lovely family.
Love you, Negro.
Love you, Nettie. I love you.
Okay, thank you guys for everything. Thank you, Amanda. I'm going to read this in a minute. Amanda wrote me. I haven't had a chance to look at what she just said because I'm trying to get ready. And I'm going to check that in the car in a minute. Thank you guys. Thank you, Leanne, for the beef. If we didn't have our beef right now, I'd be really, really struggling. Like, because I would still have not been able to really eat last night, or we didn't have anything. It wasn't like we were being like stingy. Like, oh, we just want the organics. We were out of everything because I didn't go shopping. So like the ladies only had some chicken that Gloria had already breaded. We didn't want to have like breaded chicken. Otherwise, we would have considered if it was the normal chicken, but she breaded it and stuff. So like, but that was all we had was some chicken left. So like it was like. Oh no, it would have been, there was nothing for me to eat. Otherwise, I would have had to eat sugar, which then I would be sick. If I had eaten sugar last night, I would be sick right now.
Yeah, Shawshank Redemption. That's a good movie.
That is a good movie.
That is a good movie.
That's a good movie.
And that one you can watch 20 times, but that's one movie. But what's the next one after that? There's no others.
Oh no, there's like you said about 20
Shawshank.
20 really good movies.
So you,
like
so you,
that you're like, that's an amazing movie, and then after that you're like, that's kind of like that other movie.
I always think about this because I always think about what movies I'd show.
So you guys, look, my nose. Let me tell you this. I talked earlier. My nose is running now because I have makeup on. It drives me nuts. That's why I don't.
Stay hydrated, Joy.
I think, you know what, so you guys, when I wear makeup, my nose and eyes water, especially when I go outside, and it drives me insane. I used to think I had allergies. I thought I had allergies for years because I always wore makeup. And then I stopped wearing makeup. No allergies. And I was like, oh, it was just makeup related. Because makeup causes allergies. Like, it's in your eyes.
Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you for the
what
parts.
happens is it literally gets, like, in your sinuses and stuff because of makeup. Like, so it creates...
Fried Green Tomatoes. Excellent movie.
That's a good movie.
Ginger.
That was one of my mom's favorite with Kathy Bates, right?
Yeah, Ginger, you have an old soul there. That's
My mom loved that movie.
yeah, that's like the previous generation's favorites.
Where's my what's the stuff?
Green Mile always makes me cry.
Oh,
Another good one.
Yeah, that's another one. Let me see. What's some really good ones that we really liked? You know what movie we really liked? Have you guys seen Coda?
Coda is a great movie.
Coda? Here, 2 minutes. Hold on. Let me go back and then I gotta.
Yeah, I love that green.
Coda is a newer one about
Grumpier old men. Yes.
Deaf family. It's so good. Watch Coda. CODA. CODA.
It's on Apple. It's Apple.
Apple. It's a newer movie. It's so good. It's about this deaf family, and the daughter is the only one that can hear, and her brother and her mom and dad are both deaf. It's a really good movie.
Pulp Fiction, absolutely.
Hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Although that was a Harvey Weinstein movie, so I think there's a little backlash on that one. Beaches is epic, yes. Yeah. You guys are naming, but you see, but like we all have like 20 movies that are like our favorite, but we think there's a lot more. I did until they started streaming them. I didn't realize this until like last year. I was like, oh my gosh, I have access to every freaking movie ever made. Oh my gosh, I can. And I realized like, okay, there's pretty much only like 20 movies that are really. I mean, I can literally see them because I watched them. I watched the old ones. I watched every one of them. I was like, okay, this should be good. I mean, they're just they don't have the same. Tiffany asked me the same thing. Death Becomes Her. Oh, that was good. That was some really good dry humor. I like that. Death Becomes Her and Clue. Yeah, both of them. Me too, Emery. Miss Doubtfire. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that one. Yes. That one made me want to be a mom. Spun. Oh my God, Mickey Rourke is one of my favorites, bro.
Spun is a good movie.
Spun is Brittany Murphy, and we were just talking about her
Okay,
yesterday.
guys, I gotta go outside.
Okay, we're gonna come with you. We're gonna.
Alexis is coming. That's cool.
Okay, great.
Yeah, riding in style.
Yeah, well, we got you the comfort today.
Okay. Here. No, you did not pay the extra, right?
The extra $2.
Oh.
It was on sale.
Oh, okay. What's that?
Yeah.
Let me get a water.
And this way you can tell them that you don't want to talk.
Okay, I guess we can go through the garage. Just come this way.
Okay. I'll take. You know why? Do you know why we select comfort? Guess why we select comfort over? I mean, when we can afford it. In this case, it's $2 extra. So I said, yeah, it's like $21 or $23 because you have a feature there where you can say, "Don't ask me any questions."
Okay, are we going?
Yep.
All right, guys.
Enjoy.
I'm gonna see Amanda after work. So I'll be coming. I don't know if you guys will be vlogging.
Probably not.
Maybe we'll start another one.
Probably start another one.
But we'll be coming after work. Amanda will be bringing me home, so that'll be fun. So thank you guys for everything. Wait, shipping.
Thank you guys for helping us, by the way. Yeah. Okay. All right.
All right, you guys have fun with Richard and Annette. Oh, we'll get Annette cigarettes.
Okay.
And I need to get my PO box key.
Go get him. Go get him, you crazy kid. She's a hot kid. She's got what it takes. You got to give her a chance. Did you guys see that video with my sister? I might clip some of it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna video her walking, and I'm gonna clip that part in here. Watch this. Joy, can I hold on 1 second, please? I want to video you in your outfit walking, okay?
Okay.
He's a minute away. So come on. The lighting is great, but it'll be fun. Fun. Want me to take a couple photos for you?
Is this a good direction?
Go the other way. She's so cute. Joy, you look great. Okay.
Thank you guys. I'll see you later, Amanda. I'll see all you guys later. Bye.
There she goes.